Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Nandito pa rin tayo sa Paco Arena for the live coverage of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association, where we head into the second game of our triple header. Ako po si Diana Igual, your courtside reporter for today, and I will be taking you with me to the sidelines as we look into the matchups for today. Now, earlier we witnessed a sweep victory of the Binyan Tatakjel Volley Angels, who went up against the Marikina Lady Shoemasters. Now we are heading into our second game. We have the AM Caloocan Air Force versus the Quezon Tangerines at 2 o'clock p.m. And lastly, of course, we have Rizal versus Valenzuela at 4 o'clock p.m. Now, we still have a lot of exciting matches left for today. So if you are not here at Paco Arena, be sure to catch MPTV on Signal Channel 28. And we are also on MPVA live stream channels, both on Facebook and YouTube. Up next, we are heading into our second game of the day. This is Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association.
We continue our coverage here at the Paco Arena in Manila. Rhea Manalo, one of the key holdovers para sa Caloocan. Mga kalaban nila ang Quezon. And Maika Go continuing her comeback trail here. The second game of our first day triple header, Caloocan versus Quezon dito sa Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ken Pangilinan still with Gaira Baroga. Gaira, Quezon, sila na lang yung walang talo. What's been the most impressive thing about them so far?
I think the team, the Quezon Tangerines, are very intact. They have gelled together so well. Their reception is on point. They're attacking. Their set plays. That team, you can see, is really a top caliber team, I would say.
And Caloocan, susubukan dungisin yung kanilang record at pag-usapan natin yung kanilang last match against one of the contenders. Itong defending champions, Bacoor City Strikers, and they lost that game in straight sets.
17-25, 13-25, and 20-25. Of course, losing in 3 sets against the defending champions is something that you want to challenge yourself with in the next game. And Caloocan got 30 attacks versus Bacoor's 42. No blocks versus Bacoor's 4, and also the service aces they had 2 in this match. But what stands out in this summary and the statistics is their errors. They had 26 errors in this 3-setter match.
Marami din yan, no? 26 errors in 3 sets. Aiko Urdas also in a comeback trail, played for the NU Lady Bulldogs in the UAP, was the former Rookie of the Year, and had a solid outing, pero kinulang din sila dito laban sa Bacoor.
Icordas is someone that I would say is very scary inside the court, especially when she is in her peak condition. And now she is playing for the AM Caloocan Air Force. She scored 10 points versus Bacoor with 9 attacks and 1 service ace.
Yeah, I got a feel for Caloocan. Yung last game nila, Bacoor yung nakalaban nila ngayon. Quezon naman, but you know, it's a welcome challenge for them, and they want to move up to the team standings. Also, you have ito si Tapik Akain na nung unang game din nila maganda yung pinakita, pero medyo up and down yung season niya so far, Gaira.
Well, yun nga, nagkikilalanan pa itong mga AM Caloocan Spikers. So, again, this is a double round robin league. So, they have more chances to get back up. And of course, you have Akain with 7 points from 6 attacks and 1 ace. She would want to match her scores from the last game to this game, or even more so, dagdagan niya pa yung puntos niya in this game.
Now, let's swing over to the side of the undefeated team nitong Quezon. Grabing impressive talaga sila so far. But nung game nito, in this particular game against Negros, Gaira, they had there's some sort of challenges, particularly in set number 2, kinailangan nilang humabol, but once they got their groove, nagtuloy-tuloy na sila dito.
Definitely. In the first set, they lost 25-27. It was an extended first set. But again, they won the next remaining 3 sets. If you can see here, 54 attacks from Quezon and just 42 from Negros. You can see how much they dominated in this game with 6 blocks and 5 service aces.
So Quezon, they have a chance to sweep. And in the event na sweep sila, makaka-advance sila straight to the finals. Pag-usapan natin one of their key players who is probably the front runner for the most valuable player award, Ayadin Singh. Every time she is called, when she is needed, she delivers para dito sa Tangerines.
Singh finally found her groove here in the MPVA. Again, we had the chance to cover her in her previous leagues. She was struggling, but here in the MPVA, she is showing pure dominance and high maturity for her team. Singh with 21 big points off of 20 attacks and 1 block.
And Ayadin Singh, certainly, ito yung talagang inaasahan para dito sa Quezon. But a welcome sight, Christy Ondangan. Medyo up and down din yung kanyang campaign dito sa Quezon. But yung majority of her points came from that rally that they had in the second set and just continued on in the last 2 sets.
Yes, I would say siya yung one of the players who is the rally killer ng team niya with 14 big attacks, 14 points, 11 attacks in that match against Negros.
And they will certainly try to duplicate that performance. At kung pag-uusapan natin yung team standings, they are currently in second place by virtue of our point system. Pero gaya ng sabi natin kanina, sila na lang yung wala pang talo dito. Meanwhile, itong Caloocan had that win against San Juan, but they're still trying to climb up that team standings natin. You still have 6 teams ahead of them, so they would like to march into the top 4 heading into the second round, Kyra.
Again, Bacoor is currently at the top of the standings with 16 points. Quezon Province is with second place with 14 points. You can see that Bacoor, even though they have the same win ratio and loss ni Bacoor, they have 1. You will determine kasi the number of points in the standings in terms of the sets won. So if you have 5 sets, you won in 5 sets, you will only get 2 points and 1 point yung team na natalo sa set na yun.
And ngayon, simulan na natin ang ating laban. Let's turn you over to our game announcer for the callouts.
Action continues here at the Paco Arena. This is the Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association, ang liga para sa lahat. We bring you the second match of today's triple header featuring Caloocan Air Force versus Quezon Tangerines. And now let's meet our players from Quezon Tangerines. At number 17, team captain and libero, Jessa Dorog. At number 1, Shene Basarte. At number 2, Kyle Lieses. At number 3, Ash Lieses. At number 6, Zen Reina Basilio. At number 9, Rhea Maiden Singh. At number 10, Micah Argo. At number 11, Sofia Bajon. At number 14, Camille Josephine Tan. At number 16, Alexandria Limpot. At number 18, Christy Ondangan. At number 19, Mary Grace Borromeo. At number 20, Lenny Rose Sapalio. With her second libero at number 5, Fiona Naomi Gatigan. Head coach is Rogelio Gatigan. And now let's meet the Caloocan Air Force. At number 4, Team Captain Iya Yongko. First Libero, May Denise Crisostomo. At number 1, Rebecca Cuevas. At number 3, Daisy Melendres. At number 5, Porque Darabella Nieva. At number 6, May Deflem. At number 7, Wendy Semana. At number 9, Josa May Capalsa. At number 13, Gil Valdez. At number 14, Nacel May Gual. At number 16, Angel May Antipwesto. At number 18, Josemer Akain. At number 21, Rhea Manalo. At number 23, Aiko Urdas. With head coach, Ana Camille Abanto. Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Ernesto Cabusa. Second referee, Erwin Lu Cordero. Let us now meet the starters for this match. At number 3 from Caloocan Air Force, middle blocker Daisy Melendres. At number 5, outside hitter Porque Darabella Nieva. At number 14, setter Nacel Maygual. At number 18, Josemer Akain. At number 21, Rhea Manalo. At number 23, Aiko Urdas. With our starting libero, Gil Valdez. Head coach, Camille Abanto. On the other side of the net, it's the Quezon Tangerines. At number 1, setter, Shene Basarte. At number 9, opposite hitter, Densing Reyame. At number 10, Micah Go. At number 14, Camille Josephine Tan. At number 18, Christy Ondangan. At number 19, Mary Grace Borromeo. With her starting libero, Jessa Dorog. And head coach, Rogelio Getigan. This is the Manny Pacquiao's
Simula na ng bakbakan ng Caloocan at Quezon. We got a starting lineup for Caloocan. Aiko Urdas, Tapi Kakain, Dara Nieva, Rhea Manalo, Daisy Melendres, Nacel Gual, and our starting libero is Gail Valdez. Sa side naman ng Quezon, you got Ayatin Singh, Amakatan, Micah Go, Lenny Borromeo, Christy Ondangan, Chin Basarte, and Jessa Dorog. Magsisimulang libero para dito sa Tangerines. It's interesting that yung mga dominant colors sila pareho ng orange for Caloocan, Quezon, obviously with their nickname Tangerines. They also sport that orange color. And ngayon, set number 1 underway. We have the undefeated Quezon team going up against Caloocan. We're trying to move up the standings right off the bat. Ayadin Singh delivers.
Dancing, of course, she is making her presence felt here just with the first point of the Quezon Tangerines. You can see how explosive her elevation and her hit is.
Micah Go also slowly but surely getting back to her old form. Meanwhile, Caloocan nakapag-drop ball, tying things up at 1 point apiece.
Yeah, but with her veteran moves, just dropping that behind and on the side of the blockers.
You know, I feel like itong Caloocan, if ever lahat ng kanilang key players like ito, Dara Nieva, Aiko Ordas, Daisy Melendras, Rhea Manalo, if all of them have a solid game, they could really give all of the teams a run for their money. I feel like they're parang just a sleeping giant waking to wake up.
Yes, there are a lot of things that they have showcased here in the MPVA, but a lot of things to improve as well.
Meanwhile, yan yung isang naging problema nila, no? Daming error and ngayon, unforced pa yan. Positional fault. Giving a free one para dito sa Quezon. 3 serving 1. Amakatan. Homegrown. And you've always marveled about Amaka. Yung transition niya from being part of Coach Roger Gorriep's San Beda squad. Ngayon, kasama niya mga taga-Binild under Coach Jerry Yee. Parang seamless yung transition niya, no?
Yes, Amakatan hailing from San Sebastian College. She is just one of the middle blockers I got to cover during her collegiate days. Sobrang explosive niya and she's a really talented player, and seeing her right now under Coach Jerry, of course, and of course Coach Getigan, nakikita mo yung improvement niya and also the reps she's getting inside the court.
Rhea Manalo getting on the board for Caloocan. Melendres ang magsiset, papunta kay Aiko Ordas. Then Singh. Naitawid. Manalo. Eh siya naman hindi makakapag-tawid ng bola doon. You know, my mistake. I mentioned San Beda pala. It's San Sebastian. San Sebastian for ito si Amakatan. Minsan nakakalito kasi yung mga San Sebastian,
Yes.
San Beda,
Definitely.
San Agustin. You know, but ito Caloocan trying to get back into this game. 5-2 Quezon. Medyo spotty pa, no, yung galaw nila dito. Ondangan, naabangan.
Ondangan with wrong timing in her running attack. But on the side of the Caloocan Air Force, we know that Rhea Manalo is one of the players who would always score double digits. But right now, going against a team like the Quezon Tangerines, as we see that booming hit from Borromeo, there should be a lot more spikers who will contribute in the team as well. It should be more of a team effort kasi in the past few games, medyo si Manalo yung nagbubuhat sa Caloocan Air Force.
Tatlong blockers, minasag doon kanina ni Lenny Borromeo. Quezon, chance here. Micah Go,
Good save, and that's still alive.
free ball. Micah this time from the left side. Uwal, bump set. Masarte sets up Micah Go. Drop ball, that will work.
Micah Go seeing the seam in the defense of Caloocan and also knowing the weaknesses of the players, which is those drop balls. Even in their previous game, this is what Air Force has been having a hard time with those short balls.
Micah Go. Handa yung depensa doon ng Caloocan. Quezon, may pagkakataon muli at hindi naman binigo doon ni Christy Ondangan. The Tangerines in peak form so far. As Ondangan and the rest of the Tangerines up by 5, 8-3.
You're still tuned in to Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Now, in any sport, a positive mental attitude is just as crucial as a player's skills. For our two teams for today, they are on opposite ends of the standing, but both see the importance of more than just gameplay. For the Quezon Tangerines, who's currently sitting in the second spot, mataas man ang kumpiyansa sa kanilang mga sariling kakayahan, it is clear to them that there is really no room for any hint of complacency. Pero para naman sa koponan na Caloocan, who's placed at the lower half of the rankings, they are still yet to find their footing once again, and their coaching staff has given a lot of time towards boosting their players' morale. Magkaiba man ang posisyon nila ngayon, maliwanag sa dalawang koponan na ito that they still have a long season ahead of them and are taking it one game at a time. Ken and Gairo?
Thank you so much. That was our courtside reporter, Diana Igual. And for Quezon, they just have to look back at their very last game in terms of yung point ni Diana, no, about being even keel, not avoiding to be complacent, because during that game against Quezon, they were already up. They had a set point in set number 1. Tapos yung Negros had their own run to steal that particular set. Tapos Gaira, nung set number 2, lumamang yung Negros actually by 8. As we see here, Go able to score once more. Hinabol lang ng Quezon yun. Down by 8, they were able to claw their way back. But also prior to that, meron din silang 5-set match against Binyan, and then 4-set match naman against Rizal.
That's true. You can see and you can feel how dominant the Quezon Tangerines are. And Ondangan with an ace just in between those receivers. But earlier, going back to the Quezon Tangerines, alam mo kasi na they've already have that championship experience. Again, these are the three-peat NCAA champions we're talking about. And of course, here being in the MPVA, they would want to show dominance and also showcase what they have learned in their mother league.
Imagine going 33-0 and dating back to season 95 where they won their last 7 games, 40 consecutive victories by the Benid Lady Blazers. And ngayon, like you said, majority of those maglalaro in the NCAA season 100. Jean Basarte siya ni magiging bagong starting setter at nagpapakitang gilas ngayon. Another ace for the Tangerines.
And you can see how the Quezon Tangerines really prepared for the Caloocan Air Force, just knowing where their weaknesses are inside the court.
And people might be wondering, with the departure of their 4 key players that brought them 3 championships, eh, magiging the same pa rin ba yung level nila, no? Yeah, but they're showing, at least here in the MPVA, how formidable they still are with new key pieces, but still delivering for them. Meanwhile, Caloocan, they have to press the timeout button. They're down by 8. This is Camila Banto, their head coach. And parang nagkaagulo pa sila sa defensive pattern nila, Gaira, so far, no?
Not only with their defense pattern, but also with their receive formation. Kasi nakikita mo naman na nagtitinginan yung dalawang receivers, especially when it goes in between them. Hindi pa nila alam kung sino ang kukuha in terms of the seams.
That's why she was visibly frustrated to see Camila Banto during that timeout. Tingnan natin paano tutugon nitong Caloocan. Pero itong Quezon nagtuloy-tuloy pa din. This is now a 9-point lead for the Tangerines.
Talking about peak form, we can't wait to see the Go, the MVP, back in shape.
Short ball. Nieva. Wala pa silang na-execute na perfect transition play talking about tong Caloocan. No? That one, not perfect, but nagawa ng paraan doon ni Dara Nieva.
But you have to credit also their libero in that sequence who had a great save to make that spike possible.
Si Valdez, no, doing work from the back. 14-6. Masarte, then Singh. This time Amakatan emerging. Bump set sa likod. Dorog with the pass. Oh, what a play! What a superb play right there by Quezon.
Dancing with full-on elevation as we have that spike of the set.
Atid sa atin ng Extreme, the one-stop shop appliances. Ganda nung transition, parang transition ni Gaira papunta sa akin. Meanwhile, oh, that was a well-designed play. Guwal papunta dito kay Tapik Akain.
This is also why Coach subbed in a very good receiver to make that play possible.
More of those if you're Caloocan.
Pantino De Flem, even in her previous match, siya yung player ng Air Force na very good in reading the spikers of the other team.
We have our second technical timeout lamang ng Quezon, 16-7. Some of our fans, players in attendance dito po sa loob ng Paco Arena in Manila. And the Quezon Tangerines holding strong. Giselle Aguilar from Binyan had their match won earlier. Very easy win I should say, against Marikina. Binyan moving ahead in the standings. They have a 4-3 record. Quezon 5-0. Amakatan to serve. Error laban dito sa Tangerines.
Well, the Tangerines have a great, I would say, yung lamang kasi ngayon is by half. So they have a lot of allowance right now. But you don't want to be complacent because, again, there are a lot of veteran players on the side of the Air Force, Caloocan Air Force.
May pyesa din tong Caloocan eh. Lot of players with heavy credentials led by Aiko Ordas. Naranyeva also had a solid career for the UE Lady Red Warriors. Ayan Singh. Si Semana pinasok na rin dito ha. For Caloocan. Off the block, Lenny Borromeo. Look at that.
I remember covering one of their games. And Borromeo was, siya yung bagong pasok sa loob. Hindi pa siya first six nun eh. Para siyang naging magic bunot.
Is this in the NCAA?
No, this wasn't in the NCAA. I think it was in the Shakey's, if I'm
Super
not
League.
mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah,
Tapos,
I remember.
nung pinasok siya, dun parang siguro discover siya. Kasi after that, hindi na siya natatanggal sa first
Right.
six.
Actually.
Given though right now, Estoque is not playing and also Dorog is playing as a libero right now. So her stepping up as an open hitter is great for her squad.
What happened there? Quezon with an rare miscue.
Double contact violation called on Ondangan.
18-10, Caloocan still behind by 8. That's with a good serve. Borromeo sa gitna. Able to target Daranyeva.
Borromeo just doing wonders as an open hitter right now.
Extreme spike of the set. Atid sa atin ng Extreme, ang inyong one-stop shop appliances. Quezon will reload. Dinsing, that will fall short.
Densing was already under the ball for that to go over.
Quezon, one of the newcomers dito sa ating MPVA alongside Valenzuela Classy. Caloocan naman. Bowed out in the quarterfinals in the inaugural season.
Great pass by Ordaz.
Off speed, bitin.
Nieva trying to place that shot where none of the players of Quezon was there, although it was just too soft.
Christy Ondangan, before the emergence of Zam Nolasco for Benil, siya yung kadiagonal doon ni Mitch Gamit eh. And she had a good performance last game nila. And she's trying to duplicate that here. Oh, what a play. That was Aiko Ordaz.
Aiko Ordaz scoring off of Semana's hit, but if you can see in this replay, Semana actually, after her back set, she kind of slipped, and her teammates were worried with that fall of hers, but looks like she's walking it off.
The veteran tough as nails. Ito si Wendy Semana. Daisy Melendres. Kamakailan lang representing Letran. Kinalaban nila yung Benil in the finals. Nieva. Tough angle but making it work.
Nieva going through the blockers on that one.
2013. Errors continue to pile up on the side of Caloocan. Tang twister talaga yung Caloocan. But, you know.
In the first MPVA season we covered, I remember that. We were having a lot of tongue twisters.
But Quezon just continuing to march on. Balik sa siyam, kalamangan nila dito. Joust at the net. At itong Caloocan Air Force, mapipilitan ulit humiling ng timeout dito.
Yung palo ni... Ada pag... Pre, pera mo ako ng board mo. Di ba tres yung pinapalo nila, 3 blockers. Pag dito nakarap, dito na agad ang ano. Eto, abang na agad dito sa drop ball. Eto lang ang palo nila, oh. Yan, tagayin nyo lang, tagayin nyo lang. Tagayin nyo lang.
Coach reading the play of the Quezon Tangerines really well and reminding her players rather na doon lang pumupunta yung mga palo ng Quezon. So this is why we were talking about earlier, having a coach who sees that perspective from the outside, na it makes you calm down and you can actually realize what is happening inside the court. Kasi sometimes when you're inside the court, hindi mo rin napapansin yung nangyayari.
Although it's one thing to know, it's also another thing to execute. But that time around, Semana, bumagsak na naman ulit but nakapuntos naman. Ito si Tapik Akain.
And also, what a set. That could actually be called a B pass, meaning it wasn't a perfect pass, but she still made a way to give it to the middle blockers.
Wendy Semana played for the FEU Lady Tamaraws. Basilio pinasok din dito. Miscommunication. Back-to-back points for Caloocan. Mostly composed of the Air Force. Semana also part of that. Ayadin Singh. So far, all of the teams that they face, wala pa silang sagot laban dito kay Ayadin Singh.
Dinsing, even though she has 2 blockers in front of her, she always makes a way to make it go through those hands.
Set point for Quezon. Reverse set. Taranyeva, binasag yung block doon.
Nieva says not yet and still tries to save this set point.
But she will now serve and will head to the back.
This is where the jitters come in or the nerves kasi 24 na yung kablaban tas medyo malayo-layo pa yung kailangan mong habulin. So maturity should come into play.
Speaking of maturity, si Borromeo, tinarget na lang yung kamay ng blocker doon. At itong Quezon, patuloy pa din yung kanilang dominance dito sa ating MPVA. They win set number 1, 25-16. Nagbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Marikina Pilipinas Volleyball Association kung saan itong Quezon na ipanalo na yung unang set 25-16 kontra sa Caloocan. And just a flat start for Caloocan, a lot of errors. And that resulted to Quezon just capitalizing. Aiden Singh continues to sizzle for the Tangerines. Rhea Manalo, one of the leading scorers for Caloocan, but just not enough in this particular set. Ang daming bumida para dito sa Quezon.
Dancing still so powerful in the first set. And of course, she was the one who started the fire for her team in the first set.
Lenny Borromeo, nag-ambag din. And they win this set 25-16.
25-16, 13 attacks from the Quezon Tangerines and 10 from Caloocan. And those 4 service aces from the Quezon Tangerines, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina na very controlled nila yung laro because they know the weaknesses of the Caloocan Air Force, which is the seams of those receivers.
Fiona Gatigan, the daughter of their head coach na si Onyok Gatigan. And Caloocan will try to regroup. They are currently at 1-3. Their lone victory coming against the San Juan Lady Knights. Go for gold. Set number 2 underway. This is a welcome sight if you're Caloocan, activating your middle blocker in your first play.
And we have to see more of this from the from the Caloocan Air Force rather. They have to be able to utilize all their spikers, not just their wings.
Coach Jerry bumalasa dito. They have Kyle Yeses. Off speed from Maikago. Lakanyeva kumounter naman. Pagkakataon para sa Caloocan. Borromeo able to put that one up. And Kyle Yeses overcooking that attack.
Lieses was already awkward with that approach. She actually, what we call, nagpa-fly away yung approach niya. She went under the ball already and, like you said, overcooked it.
Semana starting off set number 2 for Caloocan. Maika Go sa bandang kanan. Bump set, Aiko Urtas. Naabangan ni Amakatan.
Amakatan embracing her role as one of the middle blockers of the Quezon Tangerines.
During her time in the NCAA, to see Maika Go, especially in season 97, won the Most Valuable Player Award. And like we said, patuloy yung comeback niya from that ACL injury. On the other side naman, Aiko Urtas also had her own share of an injury as well. Gusto rin bumalik yung kanyang peak form. Kaelieses sent back by Akain. Caloocan actually doing a good job at the net.
Great blockings.
Semana, reverse. Dorog, pumps it up, papunta kay Lenny Bormeo. Basarte to Amakatan, and she scores.
Great decision by Basarte to give it to Amakatan, who, of course, is always ready in the middle.
3-1, Caloocan. Amakatan to serve. Sorry, it's 3-2. Caloocan ahead by 1. Another error the side of Caloocan. Tabla na tayo, 3-all. Amakatan. Oftentimes, she was overshadowed sa San Sebastian by the likes of sila Kat Santos, Rian Cañete when she played during the NCAA season 97 as well. But ikaw, you've covered a lot of their games in the NCAA. Paulit-ulit mo sinasabi sa akin, sobrang nai-impress ka how solid she is on both ends.
Amakatan, like you mentioned, sobrang solid. I'm amazed by Amakatan kasi also in San Sebastian, even though she is a middle blocker, pinagre-receive siya ni Coach Roger.
Yeah.
The libero would stay out and she would be one of the main receivers. And that's why I'm saying I'm so amazed by her kasi she is talented in all aspects and in all skills.
Caloocan gustong bumawi dito. They're up by 2. Free ball for the girls in orange. Urdas. Naabangan. Maika Go just able to save that one. Borromeo, a lot of power on that hit.
Great approach by Borromeo. That backswing and that follow-through is on point.
Just wanna quickly greet Attorney Don Kapunan, who's probably watching, cheering on tong Quezon. Oh, what defense there shown by Maika Go. Borromeo had to adjust, asking for a check, none given.
Caloocan grabbing the chance right now to keep in step with the Quezon Tangerines.
This is the time you would want Caloocan to really execute well. Lalo ngayon, nagkaagulo na itong Quezon. Maika Go just doing work from
Very
the back row.
effective sweeper.
At kaya naman nakapagpuntos sila doon.
What I like as well about the Quezon Tangerines, kilalang-kilala nila ang isa't isa. So, when they know that one of their players is already out of position, nagko-cover sila, nagko-compensate sila for that position. So, there are no empty spaces inside the court.
6'5" Caloocan.
Great pass. Ondangan.
Actually, hindi
Smart
kagandahan
move.
yung set doon. Nagawa ng paraan ni Christy. And that's why they're having a brief chat to si Basarte and Ondangan.
Basarte was actually away from the net. Medyo malayo siya sa net. So, as a middle blocker, kailangan mo rin mag-adjust nun. Pag malayo ang setter mo, kailangan mo rin mag-adjust na palayo para parehas pa rin yung pasok niyong dalawa.
Meanwhile, Caloocan. Bagong pasok ito ha. Their middle blocker able to get a point. Go swoops in. Great save by Valdez. Free ball though for the Quezon Tangerines. Running attack, Christy Ondangan. Oh, what a save from Semana. Another chance for Quezon. Ondangan again.
That's still alive.
Sa kabila pupunta, Daranyeva, cross court. Pasarte. Go, taps it in. Oh, what a save right there by Nieva. The bump. Go, a lot of power.
Go ending that long rally.
That's gotta feel good for the former NCAA MVP. That's Extreme Spike of the Set, brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Another deadlock. Nieva times it. Nandun si Amakatan. Single block. This time, 2 blockers in front. And Nieva had to adjust. That ball will sail out. Quezon trailed early, but now find themselves up by 1, 8-7.
You're still watching Manny Pacquiao's MPVA. Now, on the side of the Caloocan Philippine Air Force, Bernadette Flora is still not suited up for today's match as they are yet to receive the results of her MIR scan today. Currently, she's undergoing rehab and we'll know more about her situation in the coming days. Now, this is just one of the many reasons kung bakit nga ba nagiging mahirap ang mga naging laro para sa koponang ito. Pero naibahagi naman ng kapitanan ng Caloocan na si Iya Kimson that she remains confident in herself and her teammates that they can take over in the crucial moments. Kaya naman abangan natin how this team would step up to that challenge and be able to clinch ang kanilang pangalawang panalo for this round. Ken and Gyro?
Thank you so much, Diana. I almost forgot about Flora being part of this team. But can you imagine, hopefully she recovers well and come back. Especially this is a long tournament. But can you imagine having her with the likes of Semana there, Daranyeva, Melendres, Aiko Ordas, Rhea Manalo. Although Quezon just having their way. Lamang ulit sila dito, 9-8.
I had the chance to talk to one of their coaches, Ralph Calasin, who is also acting as their strength and conditioning coach. Yun nga, ang naging problem kay Bern Flores, she already had a minor tear coming into the season. Tapos, Coach Ralph actually worked with her to get better. But then again, yun nga sabi ni Coach Ralph, pag gumagaling na, may times na hindi mo na nakokontrol yung sarili mo inside the court because you feel better. So, she could have been more careful inside the court.
10-8 is our score. That was a great response from Akain. Going back to what you said, recurring injury na pala yun for Flora. So, it's pretty unfortunate, but other players have to really step up for Caloocan. Go. Nieva. Bumalik yung bola. Ordas sa kabila. Free ball for Quezon. Borromeo. Not enough real estate there.
Borromeo dragging that ball down, although it was a great approach. It was just that pababa na siya nung pinalo niya yung bola.
Service error against Wendy Semana. Quezon in front, 11-10.
If you're Caloocan Air Force, you would want to minimize your errors, especially during this crucial moment. I say crucial because this is their chance, like I said earlier, na to stay in this deadlock with the Quezon Tangerines. This is actually their chance to win this set as Aiko Ordas hammers that down the line hit.
Hammer is the right term. Tusok na tusok yon, palo na yon. That extreme spike of the set. Atid sa atin ng extreme ni One Stop Shop Appliances. Tabla tayo, 11-all. Caloocan will regroup. Tough angle, tamama sa antena. Hindi nila mahanap yung momentum, no? Talking about tong Caloocan.
Actually, Caloocan, they've been scoring points and then committing an error right after. So that is the reason why they can't gain that much momentum.
Good serve. Borromeo unwrapping a gift.
Borromeo just so explosive here in this match against the Caloocan Air Force. Earlier, we were talking during the production. Si Borromeo and si Densing, sila lang yung nagpapalitan as queens of the court. Because that's how explosive and that's how big their impact is inside the court.
And Densing is not even on the floor in the second set. She's getting a well-deserved rest. Rhea Manalo, binasag yung block.
Manalo actually has been quiet for a while. Breaking through those two blockers.
The former UE Lady Red Warrior. Akain. Good up. Masarte. May angat. Free ball. Caloocan. Can they capitalize? Manalo, same spot, same result.
Red, that was good. A good hit from Manalo. But you can see nagkagulo din itong mga blockers ng Quezon Tangerines. Lieses actually was actually gonna block the middle. So it was a great set from Semana as well.
Lieses. Sumagot naman para sa Quezon. Lamang na sila dito. 14-13. Lieses, alongside her twin sister Ash, played for King's Montessori School. Also under coach Onyok Gitigan. An ace from Kai.
You can see na wala masyadong nagpo-pull away dito from these two teams.
If you're Caloocan, this is your chance to pounce.
Perfect pass. Semana to the open.
Ball still in play. Nieva. Pipe attack will not work. And something that they need to clean up. Caloocan now down by 3, 16-13.
Huwag na natin pa-
3 puntos, kailangan pang habulin ng Caloocan. Laban dito sa Quezon. Kyle Yeses, ngayon lang pinasok. Set number 2. Agad nagpaitang gilas. Replacing muna ito si Aiden Singh. Maikago also had her moments in the first 2 sets. Muli po, Ken Pangilinan with Gyra Baroga and Diana Igual. Yung mga kasama dito sa 3 laro natin. An ace from Kai.
Kyle Yeses just showing up in this game from her attacks to her services.
17-13. Semana going to Rhea Manalo. That ball
Good
is
save
alive.
by Borromeo.
Oh man, Borromeo has been everywhere. At times being targeted. Now here she is with a killer.
And another one from Borromeo. She is so explosive. Look at that pancake save once again.
Timeout, Caloocan down by 5. Let's listen in to their huddle.
Stop tayo, stop. Apakabilis ni Reciben. Ha? Sundan natin yung bola. Yung service kasi hindi nyo na sinusundan eh. Sabi nyo, may pasa naman eh. Convert lang natin sa patay. Ha?
Ilang meters? 18 meters. Pag mababasa ng isang daan ng bola, ibig sabihin, short, makapal, mataas, go. Adyan.
Coach Jessie was actually telling the girls how to read the ball better. And sabi nga ng kanilang head coach na may pasa naman sila, hindi lang nila ma-convert into a point.
Nakita na rin natin, ha? Coach Jessie Lopez arriving, trying to help out itong Caloocan. And, you know, it's a good thing coming off that timeout. You execute really well. Rhea Manalo, kanina sabi natin, Gyra, medyo nahihirapan pa mahanap yung kanyang footing. Slowly but surely, set up well by the setter of Caloocan.
You have Yonko coming in as well as Becca Cuevas.
Double sub. 3 spikers in front.
Becca Cuevas also a San Beda alum.
Nabot ba nila sila Kat Molina? Hindi, no?
I think for a year. I'm not sure. Maybe a year.
Right on cue, Rhea Manalo. The lone bright spot for Caloocan so far.
Good swing by Rhea Manalo going off the block.
Baba sa 3, kalamangan dito.
What a serve by Becca Cuevas on Dangan.
Free ball for Quezon.
And we're gonna see a play. Borromeo from the middle.
Si Borromeo. Kanina pa namamayagpag dito.
3-man block is not a problem for Borromeo.
Lenny Borromeo, a good friend actually of Mayang Niki dahil pareho silang taga Laguna. Oh, that time around, that was anti-pwesto. Nakahanap ng pwesto sa defense ng Quezon. Ayun, no? Libreng-libre naman kasi. 16-19. Make that 20 for the Tangerines. 5 points away. Quezon, despite their immaculate record, they've been tested a few times. Kimson tried to get it through the hands of the blockers, but that ball will sail out.
Yonko Kimson going for a running attack, trying, like you said, trying to avoid those blockers. What a serve by Ondangan.
Nieva. Oh, Borromeo. Just doing work. Oh, kaya lang hindi na itawid.
Medyo nagdalawang isip itong si Ondangan. Could actually see Coach Jerry just staring at her as she made her way back to the sidelines. Perfect pass by Jessa Dorog.
Micah Go able to drop it in.
Excellent set by Basarte, and Go just contributing to that as well. Ito rin yung nagiging butas ng Caloocan Air Force, yung drop balls. Even in their previous matches, nahihirapan sila mag-forward or to step forward for those drop balls, for those short balls. But if it's the hard attacks, nakukuha nila eh. So I would say their weakness talaga would be those drop balls.
Kasi yun yung sinasabi ni Camille Abanto during their last timeout, no? Pag yun nga, mabigat yung bolang paparating, meron naman silang first ball. It's just that, yun nga, apart from those drop balls that you've mentioned, hindi rin sila masyadong nakakapatay with the exception of Manalo so far. But despite their struggles, they're still within striking distance, down by just 4. As Aiden Singh returns for Quezon. Here she is, announcing her entry.
Dancing is just an instant impact. Pag pinasok mo siya inside the court, she will make sure to get that first point. Even in the first set, siya rin ang unang pumuntos.
Micah Go. You know, this has been a signature here in the MPVA. Every time patapos na yung set, si Micah Go magde-deliver ng well-timed ace, no?
Well, we can definitely call her the finisher.
Yeah. Remember that game against Binyan? The game was in the balance in the 5th set. She fired 2 straight aces. And look, etong Quezon, just like that, 3 straight points, putting this one away in the 2nd set. And the Quezon Tangerines in cruise control right now. They lead 2-0. They win set number 2, 25-18. (25-18) po yung naging score nung set number 2. Quezon pulled away late. And let's take a look at what happened here in this particular set. And it was more of the same. Also, although we saw Ordas, also Rhea Manalo, medyo nakuha nila yung footing nila dito in set number 2. But despite Aiden Singh not playing for the majority of this set, sila Kyle Yeses and Borromeo, they have been splendid and spectacular for the Quezon Tangerines.
Better showing though for the Caloocan AM Air Force as they were in step, keeping in step with the Quezon Tangerines. 13 attacks versus 11 attacks. 1 block from Quezon, and those 3 service aces, again, they have been serving really well in this game, which resulted to the Air Force, Caloocan Air Force, struggling in terms of reception.
Caloocan, no room for error now. They need to sweep the 3 remaining sets if they wanna get this win. But Lenny Borromeo, boy, she's been spectacular so far for the Quezon Tangerines.
Spectacular is an understatement. The second set was definitely the Borromeo show. From defense to offense, she was just there every step of the way for the Quezon Tangerines.
Kumbaga sa almusal, kompleto recados. So si Lenny Borromeo, just doing it on all facets, serving, attacking, defending. Set number 3 underway. Quezon, they wanna cut this one out. The touch, laban sa Caloocan to begin the 3rd frame. Maikago.
What a pass from Ordaz.
Yup. Diretso kay Semane. Ball still in play. Maikago reloads and scores.
Maikago doing damage from the back row. Also, to note, you have both the Lieses sisters, the Lieses twins, on the court.
Another good serve. Lieses, naiangat ni Semana. That was Kimson.
Gatigan with a good pass, good
Ash
coverage.
Lieses sent back. Yung magkambal pinagsabay nandito ni Coach Jerry. But good defense there by Kimson. Daranyeva yet to get things going. As I say that, delivers an ace.
Great target by Nieva as well, targeting the front row open hitter, so it will give her a harder time to get into position for that, for hitting.
That serve sails out. So nasa loob pa din, no? Si Maikago, Badion is in. So nagpapahinga so far si Densing saka si Borromeo. Hindi naitawid. Talking about Caloocan. So Quezon just having their way. Coach Jerry trying out different combinations. Going back to Quezon, no, as Caloocan tries to catch up to them. You mentioned the impressive thing about them, like being good on their receptions, having those good transition plays. But if there's something that you think they could improve on as well, lalo mahaba yung tournament na ito, what do you think that is, Gyra?
I think it would be communication, kasi right now the gelling and everything is working out for them. But then again, maraming nawala kasi for the Quezon Tangerines. So the rookies have to step up. Maraming nawala sa kanila, so there are a lot of shoes to fill in. So they have to just keep improving, lalo na with their mother league coming.
Yep.
They have to be ready for action by then.
5-2, Aiko Ordaz. I know, so for some reason, Caloocan just can't get things going here. Si Aiko Ordaz has been a missing link. Yung impact di na masyado nararamdaman, no? But, you know, if there's one thing that they've been doing pretty decent, it's that net defense that they have.
That's true. They have been blocking really well. And you have to take note, Aiko Ordaz is playing as an open hitter. Earlier, she was playing as an opposite.
Oh, what a pancake save from Kimson. Good pass from Maikago. Ashley Esses. Oh, nabitin. much to the frustration of Camila Banto. Having a word with her middle blocker na si Pwesto. Quezon with a 2-point lead, 6-4. Better pass. Caloocan, pupuntahan si Nieva. Na-target. Itong kambal, actually. Silang dalawa'y bumagsak dun.
Had a hard time putting that up. Although both of them actually attempted.
Aba, magkamukha pala tayo, no? Kasama ng dalawa.
They are twins.
6-5. Oh, ondangan. Good save from Urdas. Dorog trying to settle the troops. Oh, what a play. What a smart play from Chin Basarte.
1-2 play by Basarte was just a chef's kiss. Seamless and just perfect.
7-5.
One of the people who I would say in the Quezon Tangerines or their core group, yung most improved player nila would be Ondangan. I would say because last year they had Mitch Gamit
Right.
in their squad. So Ondangan was just actually part of the second six. So ngayon nakikita mo talaga she's more explosive. She's her presence is more felt inside the court.
Meanwhile, both setters exchanging 1-2 plays. But Caloocan, they have to find a way to clean up their unforced errors. They're down by 2, 8-6.
Mamaya na lang daw.
We're still here at the Paco Arena in Manila for Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. And Quezon just one set away from grabbing their 6th straight win, while Caloocan would like to extend this. Jean Basarte able to provide us with some clever plays, able to orchestrate well para sa Quezon. Micah God joust at the net. Reload for Quezon. Gitigan, pupuntahan si Micah Go. Had to adjust. That ball will sail out.
I gotta say, I really like how Crisostomo is moving inside the court. She is just everywhere and her coverage is really good.
8-7. And a point going to the side of Caloocan. Tabla na tayo, 8-all.
Full front row right now for the Caloocan Spikers. Densing is now inside as we turn it over to Diana Igual.
Has remained flawless since the start of the season, brings its own set of challenges. Inamin naman dito ni Jessa Dorog na nandiyan naman daw talaga ang pressure pero hindi naman ito talaga palaging masama. According to Jessa, this pressure pushes her to try even harder to elevate her game and embrace experiences that test her character as a player and a leader. It is clear that for this team, it is not just about maintaining their winning streak but how they go and grow through every game and challenge na ibinabato sa kanila. Ken and Gyra?
Thank you so much, Diana. And, you know, it's like we said, it's a long season. Anything can happen. But Quezon getting that point back. It's gonna be interesting how they would respond talking about tong Quezon, because sa NCAA kasi, Gaira, talking about yung core nitong Quezon, which is the Benilde Lady Blazers. Single round robin eh. So, once makalaban nila yung a particular team, unless magtapat sila in the finals, kasi nga nasi-sweep nila yung elimination round, that is it. Unlike here,
There's 2 rounds.
there's 2 rounds. So,
There's a chance to peak.
yes. Also, yung mga teams na nakalaban nila nung first round, pwede silang pag-aralan and they might exploit something sa chink nung armor nitong Quezon. But itong Caloocan, nahihirapan hanapin yung butas laban dito sa Tangerines. Take pause for a timeout. Let's listen in.
Ano lang tayo, pasa. Diretso nyo yung sa blockings kasi nawawala eh. Noong una, nakapasok. Ngayon, nakaangat na lang. Pasok lang muna. Ha?
Pumapalo yung doon. Saan dinadala yung bola? O, adjust kayo, blocker. Doon sa kabila. Buka naman yung set, hindi naman maligid eh.
Adjustments ang hinihingi ng coaching staff nitong Caloocan Air Force. As they said earlier, yun nga, yung blockings nila yung nagiging problema nila na nakataas na lang yung kamay nila. They don't actually press their hands in.
Panghilaw yung block, no? That's why, pag mga ganyang klaseng palo, nakakalusot for Quezon. But yun, able to sneak that one through. Quezon continues to pile up the points.
All smiles for Badyon after her hit.
5-point lead. Oh, that was an interesting choice of serve from Go.
Good target as well.
Semana reverse. That was Kim Son. Bump set. Aya din Sing. Wala na naman problema para kay Aya.
Densing parang I would say one-touch wonder. Kasi pag just one attempt, patay na agad yung bola ni Densing. Unlike others na pag check ball pa or mabablock pa, siya talaga off the block. It's an automatic point.
Kaya nga sinasabi ko, halos wala pang kasagutan sa kanya eh. Talking about to si Aya din Sing. Although they commit an error. Naranyeva at the controls. Better serve.
Densing from the middle.
This time, bumalik. Ash. Much better. And, you know, you gotta give credit to Caloocan. They're listening to the huddle and executing it to perfection.
Definitely listening to their coaches. Coach Camille Abanto and also Coach Jesse Lopez.
Coach Camille, former FEU Lady Tamarao. Of course, you know, Coach Jesse Lopez, decorated setter during his playing years. Yes, off speed. Medyo atrasado yung depensa doon ng Caloocan.
Yes, with a good target. Again, going for that soft touch for that short ball. Time and time again, we've been saying that this is what Caloocan has yet to adjust to. It's the short balls.
The daughter of PBA legend, Jun Limpot, is in. Ito si Zoe. Also played for De La Salle Zobel. Ngayon, nasa CSB na. But that serve will clip the net. 15-11. Caloocan, they're just there. They just can't get over the hump for some reason.
They're actually until the 10th point nagbibigayan ng puntos itong dalawa. Pero pagdating na ng 10th point, doon na sila nahihirapan to actually keep in step with the Quezon Tangerines. Yung biglaan silang bumibitaw.
Kaya ngayon, 3 lang. Kailangan nilang habulin dito. Masarte, combination play. Aiden Singh, simply amazing. The amazing Densing putting Quezon in front by 4, 16-12. We'll pause for our second technical timeout. Quezon just inching closer to their 6th straight victory. Not if Aigo Ordaz and the rest of Caloocan can help it against Maikago and the rest of the Tangerines. 16-12. Good block, Undangan. Good coverage from Getigan. Then Singh. Inangat. Bomb set ni Basarte. Caloocan may pagkakataon dito. Medyo nagkaagulo yung defensive pattern ng parehong kupunan on this particular rally. Ash Lieses unable to get that one through.
Medyo kinapos yung approach ni Liesa. She was already going down. Na parehas yung bola. So, dun siya nahirapan to put that ball over. As you have Cuevas coming in and Cabalasa as well.
Si Borromeo din, babalik para dito sa Quezon. And I'm always amazed by the province of Quezon because medyo bigyan lang ito ng onting trivia because itong Quezon, they joined the MPVL, the main basketball tournament of Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League last year. They made the playoffs and then sa junior MPBL din, successful yung teams nila. Tapos dito nagpasok sila in the inaugural season, on the brand new season rather, of the MPVA naman in volleyball. Lahat ng teams sila contenders. And Quezon is actually at the forefront right now, being the lone undefeated team here in our tournament. Just gotta give credit to, of course, headed by Governor Helen Tan, Dr. Helen Tan. Also shout out again to Attorney Don Kapunan. Oh, buhay pang bola.
Pancake save.
Mob set. Maikago. Buhay
Another
pa.
pancake save from the Caloocan Air Force.
Si Cabalsa, bagong pasok, ambag agad. Pero that time, wala na silang sagot laban dito kay Christy Undangan.
Undangan really just pitching in for her team, especially for those running and short back quick attacks. But right now, your top scorers are for the Quezon Tangerines as Borromeo gets an error off that serve. Borromeo already has 11 points, Densing with 8, and Micah Go with 6 points.
Aiko Ordaz, former UAP Rookie of the Year. Basarte going to Christy Undangan. Back-to-back points for Christy. Papaltan siya dito ni Sapalyo. Badyon is back in. Actually, interesting choice of substitution patterns dito ni Coach Jerry as Sapalyo with a serve. Quezon, pagkakataon, Badyon providing us with moments there. 2014, Quezon ahead by 6.
Badion targeting the long cross court as we have this spike of the set.
Brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Service error laban kay Sapalyo. It's 2015 now. Caloocan. Pwede pa if they want to climb back and force a 4th set. Pero si Badyon, unti-unti, pinalapit itong Quezon to another victory. (2015). Very deep din kasi itong lineup ng Quezon eh. Yung
Yeah.
middle blocker sila, di ba?
You have a lot of players that you can actually pull from the second stringers and field in.
Caloocan though with a counter. But going back to the Tangerines, whether it's, like you said, the starting unit, second stringers, may drop-off man, it's not that significant compared to other teams eh. Alam mong aambag din kung sino man yung papasok coming off the bench.
A lot are experienced and very promising.
Well-executed running attack. That was Kimson. Cross court.
Yonko Kimson just loves that play. Again, she is an opposite spiker, but she would fake going to napapatong tapos biglang mag-running siya.
Saan tangkad niyang opposite spiker, ha? Micah go off speed. Oh, so she's done a decent job playing defense from the back. Oh, that was Aiko Das na iangat. Free ball though for Quezon. Micah go sa kabila. Cross court, no problem. Micah go. Adding to her point total.
Great hit from Micah Go. Kitang-kita mo na sobrang bilis nung contact niya rin sa bola.
Isa pang amazing thing for me in terms of ito si Micah Go. She's not the strongest, she's not the most athletic. But she's able to get things done in her own way. Even nung MVP season niya, hindi rin naman siya yung pinakamalakas, pinaka-athletic, pinakamalakas pumalo doon. You got girls like sila Hentapa in there, Gail Pascual. But she won that award based on how she performed on both ends of the floor, Gaira.
And you can really feel her presence inside the court, even though right now she's not the main scorer or the highest scorer. Pero you can feel kasi her presence and her leadership inside.
Papalitan na si Sapalyo. Nasa harap na ulit si Christy Ondangan. Look at this lineup up front. Ondangan, Borromeo, and Aya Densing. Such a lethal combination for Quezon. Although Badion commits an error.
Quezon just 2 points away from clinching this win, and they would of course want to remain without a loss.
I want to get some sort of a hot take from you, Gaira. Right on cue. Aya Densing, nakapuntos. You got players like from Bacoor, Gemaline Menor, who has really been impressive, bringing them to the #1 spot. Sa Binyan, you have Mayang Nike na consistent. But Aiden Singh leading the way for Quezon. Do you think she is the front runner for MVP so far?
Definitely, she's so lethal and she's just an all-around player. She can play in the middle or in the opposite, but then again, Borromeo, you can't count her out because look at that hit finishing off this match.
Actually, a good supporting cast. Pang second go-to player for Quezon. And, you know, Lenny Borromeo that is, putting the finishing touches in this match. Straight sets victory once again for Quezon. And they win their 6th straight. They move up to #1 in our team standings. While Caloocan is suffering another loss, back to the drawing board. Our final score, 25-16, 25-18, and 25-19. Our queen of the court in just a bit sa aming pababalik. final score po natin, 25-16, 25-18, 25-19. Quezon, another victory. And now let's meet our queen of the court. Out of players. As usual for Quezon, nag-chip in ulit. Pero sino ba yung napili mo, Kyra?
Of course, we have the ever-reliable Borromeo. Of course, she was the one who actually finished this match, but her defense and her attacks were really on point here against the
Kalaban nga nila,
yes,
no?
the
Caloocan.
Caloocan Air Force.
And doing it just about in all facets of the game. At ngayon kasama niya si Diana Igual.
First of all, Mary Grace, congratulations for being the queen of the court for today's match. For my first question naman, of course, Quezon Tangerines remains flawless for this round 1. And now, how does it feel, or what can you say about being the forefront of yet another win for Quezon?
Of course, masaya kami. And today's game kasi pumawi talaga ako. Last game, I'm medyo off. And yun naman, naging good naman yung game ko and the team.
So volleyball is a team play and communication really is a key sa paglalaro mo sa volleyball. So paano mo ba masisigurado na yung communication mo with other team members is nandoon pa rin talaga?
Ayun, I always guide them naman and we always talk to each other sa loob ng court kasi napaka-importante yun talaga. And you know, mag-enjoy lang kami sa game, sabi nga ni coach, and wag lang makampante. And tuloy-tuloy lang kami sa paglalaro namin until matapos yung liga. Yun lang.
Alright, Mary Grace, this is your time now para batiin ang lahat ng sumusuporta sa'yo at sa buong team mo.
First po, binabati ko po si Governor Helen Tan, Boss RD, Kong Mike Tan, Doc Kim Tan. And to my parents na, si Papa and Kuya na nasa Laguna, hello, and my mom and tita na nasa Japan. And to my family sa Bacolod, hello. And sa lahat ng supporters ng Quezon Tangerines, thank you po.
Once again, congratulations, Mary Grace. And that's it for our queen of the court, Ken and Gyra. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Diana. And congratulations once again to Lenny Borromeo and the Quezon Tangerines, winning in straight sets. Third best queen of the court citation, no? Tig-tatlo na sila. Tabla na sila ni Aiden Singh. And we say that because as we take a look at our first set highlights, yung games nila, Gyra, complement really well eh. Talking about to si Aiden Singh saka si Lenny Borromeo.
They're actually the 1-2 punch of the Quezon Tangerines. You can rely on the both of them. Pag wala yung isa, mas magsuscore ng points yung isa. So those two are just, I would say, match made in heaven.
And Lenny Borromeo really just kick off things para sa Quezon. They won that set. And then pagdating ng set number 2, also Mike Go, kahit pa playing third fiddle na dito sa dalawa, contributing really well. Those timely aces, Amakatan, you mentioned time and time again how vital her role is para dito sa Quezon. And the Lieses twins coming off the bench. They had their moments. Si Manalo actually put in a string of points for Caloocan in the second set. But Borromeo was just simply too much for Caloocan.
Your score for this match was 25-18 in the second set. In the third set, you can see, like we mentioned earlier, ang Caloocan Air Force and also ang Quezon Tangerines, nagpapalitan lang sila ng scores until the 10th point. Pero pagdating ng 10, bigla nang nag-giveaway or bumibitaw na itong Caloocan Air Force.
And they valiantly tried to keep in step, but Quezon just too much, like we said. 25-16, 25-18, 25-19. Nanalo na naman ang Tangerines in straight sets, coming off that win against Negros. And the numbers, simply put, dominant tong Quezon.
Dominant is an understatement. Look at these attacks. 43 versus just 25 from the Caloocan Air Force. Although they had 2 more blocks, Caloocan had 2 more blocks in the Quezon Tangerines. Quezon just banked on their aces in this match.
And Quezon still remains the only undefeated team in the tournament. And that will reflect in our team standings. Umabante na Itong Quezon Tangerines, 6-0, 17 points. While Caloocan drops down to 1-4. Very crucial, especially with how teams have been jockeying for position. Top 4 po papasok in the semifinals. Although still a long way to go. A lot of catching up to do para dito sa Caloocan. And now we head into our very last match. We've got Rizal contra Valenzuela. Keep it here on Manny Pacquiao's Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association.